Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we'll be talking about the new Obscurus Octo called Nerua, in which I will explain, analyze her skill, and showcase her in the arena. So yeah, let's just jump back into it. So you obtain or exchange Nerua through the Gate of Chaos, in which when you clear the stages, you'll get the material necessary to exchange for her. Okay, so her unique skill is her first skill, in which she give this deep sleep skill or the sleep skill and the eternal sleep, depending on whether your team have attack interference, or sorry, the enemy team have attack interference or not. So basically, when the enemy have attack interference, they will be hit by the eternal sleep, and if you don't have attack interference, you'll be asleep. The difference is that the asleep skill makes your unit inoperable, and when receiving the amplified, and you'll be receiving amplified incoming damage by times the multiplier. If you have basically attack interference, meaning that you won't be asleep. Instead, you'll be hit by a huge amount of barrier ignoring additional damage. Um, Also, the deep sleep skill ignores the buff reflection, meaning that Grey Healer should receive this buff and Seto too, since Seto have Flame Guard. Um, an exception of this skill, um, the asleep will not get removed um, if the incoming damage is 0. Okay. Um, an increase in the multiplier from the skill from +1 to 225 for the eternal sleep, +2 to 250, +4 to 275, 300. Starting from +7, the damage amplified increase, +8, the damage amplified increase, +12, the attack um the attack of Nerua increase the attack range. Something that I forgot to tell you guys also, that Nerua hits the most front tile, meaning that she hits the most front tile, and if you have your units right in front, this tile will not be as good as Falcon tile, because Falcon hit skips. Um, at plus 13, the damage additional damage increase, plus 14 to 500%, plus 15 to 600%. So basically, if you have attack interference, you will be hit by a huge amount of barrier ignoring damage. Um, if you don't have attack interference, you'll be receiving amplified amount of um, additional damage, incoming damage. Um, I do think that this skill could be removed because it is an attack interference by Refitia, and her next skill is basically a huge amount of crit rate boost and crit damage boost when it is being boosted. Um, Same goes for +3, just an increase in the states, in the percentage, increase in percentage at +6, +9 increase in percentage, +10 increase in percentage. Um, and her third skill is the stats awakening, so she cannot get cursed. Her last skill, awakening skill, is basically increase in defense and HP regen before normal attack. So basically, since she cannot get um stats weakening, and since she have 400% defense before normal attacks, meaning that whenever she hits for the 12th turn, she will basically be 100% defense, and meaning that she won't receive much um, return damage. Same goes for at plus 11, increase in the healing and the defense 150%. The main thing that I want to talk about her is basically that since a lot of people are using um, Selwa in their team, meaning that most people will have attack interference in their team, and meaning that if you are using Nerua, you'll be able to basically deals a huge amount of HP or damage to the enemy. Um, since she has a huge amount of attack multipliers for the additional damage. But the thing is that this additional damage is barrier ignoring additional damage, meaning that if you are using units which has 100% defense, this damage will not will result to 0 because this damage does not ignore defense. Barrier means that skills like, for example, Refitia, let me see, which give this barrier bestower, meaning that it reduce incoming damage, will no longer be in effect. But units that have 100% defense, such as Livia, as you can see, boost 100% defense on her skill, will not be affected by that and will result in 0 damage. Um, Another weak skill, weak points of Neruwa is basically her stats, since she has, let's see, very low amount of HP, and she does not have any survivability kit, um, because she does not have any barrier or dead guard which protect her. And remember that this skill, the survival skill which give her boost defense and HP regen, can be nullified or prohibited by Mammonier. Okay, um, basically that's the thing that I do think ruins her kit. She's not really that great in terms of the other Obscurus Octo, because as you can see, Galenia give revival buff, which is OP or broken because um, it cannot be pillage or copy, and cannot be and a special skill, and this skill can basically be used again after the 28th turn. Um, Another unit, the Susaira, basically hit skip Sal and has a huge range, and it basically also death ignore, since a lot of units have 100% defense now, and since supporter like Soa basically give defense boost, as you can see in the Hypers plus 40% to all allies, it is very easy for units to basically have high amount of defense or even 100% defense. So I do think that the magician herself, Nerua, is not really that great, but if you manage to collect all the Obscurus Octos other than her, I do recommend on getting on her, because you can use her on World Arena, in which we are prohibited to only use 3 um, Octos or 6 Devil or Legend units. And I do think having another Magician can make you easily activate Seola, because you need 4 Magician to activate her. Okay, let's just go ahead into the showcase. Um, let's go. Let's showcase Nerua. Okay, my units are deploying. My Neruwa in this part is just +9, so he or she won't have the tile to attack the whole lane, like this whole part. Okay, on the second turn, I'll slowly reduce his speed. Okay, to +1. Okay, basically, um, Nerua will hit after Falto. Falto will kill Momonir. Okay, and then Nerua will hit two of these, as you can see. Okay, Bane, which does not have 100% defense, basically dies because of the huge amount of damage that Nerua deals, +9. But Levia, which has 100% defense, basically does not have received much damage. Um, so as you can see, since Nerua hit the most front tile, and since a lot of units have 100% defense in the front tile, he does not really do much. As you can see, bam! Falcon immediately die from the huge amount of damage. On the other case, Seto survived Nerua. Okay, here are the next showcase for you guys to watch. Um, we'll speed up it first till the second round, and then I'll slow mode it for you guys. Okay, puzzle will hit. Okay, okay, let's just slow it down till the part of Nerua. Okay, so basically, Livia will hit Memonir, and then after the Nerua should hit both Ser and Memonir. Okay, Memonir dies, but as you can see, Ser, which has 100% defense earlier, basically survived from Nerua, and when you kill Ser, Nerua dies from her stigma. So that's the main point that I want to say. Nerua is basically a glass cannon unit, and since he does not possess the skill to pierce through defense, I do think that he is quite not really that great. Um, and I do think for you guys who, if you guys did not have other Obscurus Octo, I do think that you guys should invest on the other units before investing on Nerua. Alright, that's the end of my analysis and showcase, and I'll see you guys in next video. Bye bye.
お前はもう死んでいる。